welcome in. Today I am just going to be doing an audit of my Goodreads account. Just kind of cleaning up the TBR, kind of getting things freshened up for the new year. But I thought that I would do it in a video because, I mean, first of all, it's fun. But second of all, it would be really nice to have some second opinions as I'm going through the TBR and probably deleting books or debating if I should delete books or maybe not remembering if somebody recommended a book to me specifically. I do try to keep private notes on Goodreads if like a book was specifically recommended by someone, but I'm not always the best at doing that. Go ahead and get started. The first thing that I need to do, just kind of a general housekeeping, is go through my giveaways because I do enter a lot of giveaways. And you enter a giveaway, sometimes it adds a duplicate of that book to your TBR even though it's already on your TBR. So every now and then I just go through the closed giveaways and delete any duplicates off of my TBR. I'm just gonna go up the list and start typing in. See, now there's a duplicate. I will keep the original TBR edition, but the one that was clearly just added for the giveaway, I will delete. So now I'm just gonna go through the rest of the list and do the same thing. Got another one, and another one, and another one. Look at this. Look at all these. Okay, and then these are still open, so I'm going to keep them. And that's the giveaways done. So now the next thing to do is to go through my TBR and just make sure that everything on here is still something that I'm interested in and that my TBR isn't bloated with a bunch of stuff that I don't even care about anymore. So honestly, this first like little bit of my TBR is so old. It's so nostalgic that I feel like I just don't even want to touch it. This is like a museum of my first year on BookTube. Like, Rook, am I ever gonna read this? I don't know. The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. I think I missed the boat on that one. I would delete the Neil Gaiman one because he's a piece of shit and I don't want him on my Goodreads. Other than that, look at all this Dragon Age. I really gotta start reading Dragon Age. The Grace Keepers by Kirsty Logan. This was the it girl of my first year on BookTube. Yeah, this is just too... Ooh. What is this? The Dragon's Blade. Do I care about this? It's by a man. This doesn't sound interesting to me and I don't have any notes on it about if anyone recommended this. If you have strong feelings about this, let me know, but I am going to delete it. I don't know, I'm finding myself not even as into high fantasy as I used to be. Still want to read all of this. The Merciless, I don't know if I'm ever gonna read The Merciless, but again, it's just such an it girl, like an icon from its day. I think it gets to stay. Blue Tide, I have heard nothing but bad things about Blue Tide. I think, no. Okay, here's the problem. There was like a string of pirate books and I remember some of them getting really horrible bad reviews and nobody liked them. And then some of them were okay or were good and I don't remember what was what. I'm gonna leave it on to be safe, but let me know if you remember anything specific about that. Casey West. I will leave a Casey West book on my TBR. Some of these are like, ooh, what is this? Ah, it's by, okay, I have no memory of what this is, but it's by Lauren De Stefano and she wrote the Chemical Garden trilogy. This one that I really, really enjoyed in its own way, right? It's an old YA dystopia situation, but it has a special place in my heart. So I think I'm gonna leave that. I'll give Lauren De Stefano another try. What is this? The Seafarer's Kiss. Okay, Gay Mermaid. Honestly, I was expecting to find more. Then I'm like, oh, I'm not interested in that anymore. But I still really want to read all of these. You know what? Ruth Ware. How do we feel about Ruth Ware? Because this book definitely had its heyday on BookTube and I think people really liked it and I was like, oh, that sounds so good. But then I worked at the library and Ruth Ware as an author, like in a library setting, gave me a much different vibe than I was like. I mean, she's a mystery, right? Like a mystery, thriller, suspense, crime fiction writer, which I do read and enjoy sometimes. I don't know. She was kind of giving me like James Patterson vibes in the sense that I don't know. Let me know. But this does say it should be a cozy, fun-filled weekend in the English countryside, and then takes us into, that sounds interesting. Okay, you know what? It's set in the English countryside. I'll leave it. I think The Unbinding of Mary Read might have been the one that had really bad reviews. Yeah, Leah from Drums of Autumn gave it a 2 stars. I don't know, but it's always good to have pirate books on my TBR in case Allie and Amanda and I do another Scallywagathon. So maybe I'll just leave them. For Burn, this was also like an it girl book and I still really want to read it. Okay, Trevor Noah, Born a Crime. The thing is that I listened to like half of this on an audiobook on a road trip once and stopped, and I thought I would finish it eventually, but I didn't. I just stopped. I don't really feel the need to go back to it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my DNF shelf. Oh my god, The Winds of Winter. As if we're ever getting that. That's The Devouring Grey, and do I need to read it? Violet Saunders doesn't fit in. Rural New York. She's descended from one of the town's founders. And then the other descendants of the founders have powers. They're bad powers? Bodies start to appear in the woods. Don't feel like I care about this. I'm gonna remove it, but again, let me know if this is something you think I would enjoy. I will happily add it back. Oh, Ink Mistress. Okay, so the thing is with Ink Mistress is it is the sequel to a book that I really liked, like a Fire and Stars, which was like a, you know, a cute little sapphic fantasy book. And I did really enjoy it at the time in like 2015 or whatever, but I don't feel a big pull to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Oh, there is Of Ice and Shadows. Let me just delete that. Okay, Little Darlings by Melanie Golding. It's a thriller, but it says it has fairy tale aspects. It has newborn twins. A woman tries to take them and replace them. Oh my, okay, so it's like fairy changelings and it says fairy tale stuff. I'll keep it, I'll keep it. What is this? Fairlow's hunting skills come from more than years of protecting her secluded village. Gray-skinned creatures out of portals to a barren land rip her away from her life. Gather a group of heroes defending against the world. I don't know about that. It sounds like your kind of typical fantasy situation. I'm just gonna remove it. Again, let me know. It's good to have some graphic novel options on here for readathons and stuff, so I'll leave those. Oh my god, Beauty Queens by Librofm. I need to read this so badly. The Alienist. I started watching the TV show for The Alienist and I lost interest very quickly. I don't know, I don't think I need it. Oh, I missed this Karen Slaughter book as I was scrolling. Again, like I do like a good thriller every now and then, but this one doesn't have anything that really calls out to me specifically about it, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. They need a little something, a little pizzazz to pull me in, you know? A Dangerous Alliance? I don't even know what this is. Jane Austen historical romance with a dash of mystery. Okay, it can stay. That's probably why I don't remember it, because I just read that. Okay, a YA fantasy about a walled city. Hermione wants nothing more than to become a healer. Her family was cast out in shame. The ruler falls deathly ill and the little sister is chosen as a sacred maiden to join him in the afterlife. It's an honor, a tradition. And she's excited about it. Desperate to save her sister, Kamani schemes her way into the palace to heal the ruler. It sounds not great, but in a way that I think I would still have a nice time reading it, you know what I mean? Oh my god, I can't believe I haven't read The Girl from the Well yet. I had this checked out for all of the COVID lockdown. Longer than that, like a year straight, I had this book sitting in my house from the library and I did not read it. What's wrong with me? Some of these are just so nostalgic. The Accident Season, Spellbook of the Lost and Found. Those are, in my mind, those are like icons of my past. The Beast is an Animal. Alice was 7 when she saw the Soul Eaters. Twin sisters who were abandoned by their father and grew into something not human. Okay, that sounds fun. I'm keeping that. What is the one? Yeah, it's where you get DNA tested and it tells you who your soulmate is. That sounds interesting. The Stars We Steal. I have no recollection. Engagement Season. 18-year-old princess, heir to fated spaceship. Which lucky bachelor? Oh my god, actually I love this. The captain of a successful whiskey ship. Okay, this sounds good. I was fully thinking I was about to delete this, but that sounds good. What is the Body Finder? A young adult paranormal fan. I do like my paranormal. She can sense dead bodies. And there's a serial killer. Okay, that sounds fun. What is this? Looks like it's about abuse. I don't know. I mean, it does sound, that's a topic that I care about and would probably enjoy this book, but I just, oh, wait, Allie. Okay, well, if it was recommended to me by Allie, then I'll keep it. The Animals at Lockwood Manor. This probably came from a book page. Now this is gonna start to get kind of messy because when I worked at the library, we would stock the book page magazine every single month and I would get the copy every month and read it and just add everything that sounded even remotely interesting. So, but hey, a historical fiction. Oh my god, the safekeeping of a collection of mammals? Wait, are they alive mammals or are they taxidermy mammals? Actually, either way. I kind of like it either way. Oh no, 3 Hours in Paris. I love historical fiction, but a mystery thriller, World War II, I'm not so sure. A Gathering of Ravens by Scott Odin. Now that sounds like another male-driven fantasy. Grimnir's Vengeance. Oh. An epic novel of vengeance, faith, and the power of men. I don't know about this, you guys. Has anybody I know reviewed this? No. Ashley from Don't Have a Degree in Reading recommended this. Well, I think I am still gonna delete this. Also, is Ashley even still on YouTube? 8 years? 8 years? Certainly not. Okay, no, because I'm done. I'm gonna scream right now. Oh, Lovely War. Okay, there was something about this. There was some kind of scandal, some kind of thing that made people not want to read this. And I don't remember what. Or if maybe it was just a general disapproval of like romanticizing war. No, do you know anything about this book? Let me know. House of Whispers. A gothic tale. I'm good. The All Night Sun. I think this was a book page ad. Oh my god, a teacher-student romance. Sapphic teacher-student romance at that. They go on a road trip to Sweden and then one of them likes the other one's brother? What is this? Midsummer. Okay, this is Midsummer. What's going on? Now what is this? What is The Grass? Walt Whitman. Oh, I do like Walt Whitman. Okay. The Ancestor. Does this still sound good? Oh, she's inherited a noble title, money, and a castle in Italy. That's my dream. But her ancestry has a dark side. Oh, it's horror. Okay, I'll keep it. That sounds good. What is Splinters of Scarlet? I don't remember. I have no recollection of this, and there's no notes. And this is all we get. This is a mysterious enigma right now, but I'll keep it. It sounds fine. Okay, Damsel. I think I added this one because I was seeing it every day at the library, but I don't actually know if I'm interested in it. Well, Amanda wants to read it, so maybe. Oh. No, never mind. Amanda has already read it, and she said she's not sure what to say. Roya liked it in 2018. I'll keep it. Okay, this from the same author as Water for Elephants. I don't know. I really like the color. I like historical fiction. Oh, wait. We'll hunt the famous Loch Ness monster. We'll keep it. This one I definitely added because it was at the library a lot. Oh, an old Scottish manor in the middle of nowhere. A mystery thriller. I'll keep it. Rebel Rose. Okay, now this I have no idea. It's a fantasy Beauty and the Beast retelling. 2 of my friends have read it and gave it 3 stars. Let me know if you have read this and have strong feelings about it, but I think that I will take it off for now. Beyond the Ruby Veil. I have no idea what this is. A queer, dark YA fantasy, perfect for 3 Dark Crowns. Oh, I didn't like 3 Dark Crowns. After they kill the one person who can create water, she must find a way to save her city from dying of thirst. Well, that seems like that was a bad decision. Cunning. She doesn't sound very cunning. If she killed the only person who can create water. She's a socialite who plays by her own rules. In her most ambitious move, she's gonna marry Alessandro, her childhood best friend, and the heir to the wealthiest house. Oh my god, they're both gay. She doesn't want love, she wants power. But the only source of water is a mysterious being who makes water from blood? What kind of system is that? Oh, she can make water. It's on her hip. She's got a tiny omen on her hip. How sexy of her to have her magic water birthmark on her hip. But she gets exposed during her wedding. What was going on at the wedding ceremony? I understand why she killed the water person now. This, you know what? This sounds really silly, but I'll keep it. It also sounds kind of fun. I truly actually don't even think I knew or cared what this was about. I think I just saw a pretty cover, and then this is like, it's the ruins of a French castle. Doesn't sound very good, actually. So I'll delete this. Yeah, what is this? I don't know. It looks kind of good. Oh, it's a thriller. I really like the cover. Like, this cover is so beautiful. But do I want to read a mystery thriller written by a man set at a boutique fishing resort? No, I don't think I do. I definitely only added White Fox because it was at my library. Look at the cover and it was always on the YA shelf, but I'll keep it. The Witch Haven. What is this? Is this a romance? No, a young adult fantasy. 1911 New York. Good setting. She's a seamstress. I love sewing. Mysterious death of her brother. She's attacked and a man ends up dead at her feet, her scissors in his neck. And she can't explain how they got there? Oh my god, and then she goes to a school for witches? Okay, you know what? It sounds pretty good. The Power of Fun. Why would I add this? This looks like a self-help book. This probably came from Bookpage, actually. Oh, a screen life balance expert argues persuasively that our always-on tech-addicted lifestyles. If you use true fun as your compass, you will be happier and healthier. I mean, obvious. You know what? I think I get it. I think I get the concept of like having fun is good for you. I don't think I need to read a self-help book about why doing fun things is important. This Wistra, Nadine Brands, she wrote a book about Anastasia that I really liked, so I will keep that. Oh, yeah, okay, I must have added these after I read that book. I know I added this from Bookpage and it sounded really good. Oh, it's a dystopia. Interesting. I thought this was going to be a nonfiction for sure. He's in the Arctic Circle to continue his deceased daughter's research. A plague unleashed from permafrost. Oh no, this is probably gonna be way too real. I'm gonna keep it though. Did Rebecca Ross do something that we don't like? Okay, everything when I Google Rebecca Ross is just coming up Rebecca Yarros, and that's not who I'm talking about. I do love that this Fourth Wing is Mormon coded. One of the top comments is, what is a Mormon? Oh, I will Google this later, but if you know off the top of your head, please let me know. All right, we've got we've got a lot of Bookpage books on here. That's all I'm gonna say. Twisting time travel thriller. A woman faints on the eve of her wedding and awakens at the turn of the century in her grandmother's body. Let me know if anybody has read this. Let me know if it's good. I'm on the fence about this one. Then honestly, I think we're getting to the point where most things are pretty new, so there shouldn't be too much left to throw out at this point. Yes, I added all of these last year from a book that was all like suggestions of female horror authors. So we are in the home stretch, everyone. Okay, these all look good. Hopefully I'm still interested. If I lost interest in one of these within the last 6 months, then, you know, that says something about me, I think. Yeah, no, everything looks good. We did it. We started with 653 and we are down to 632. Is that, okay. I know I deleted a couple. I didn't think I deleted that many. Anyways, the good news is we did it and we are done. Thank you for hanging out with me while I did this kind of refresh Goodreads audit. And again, please let me know if you have any opinions on any of the stuff that I deleted or was on the fence about. If I deleted something that you highly recommended, I am so sorry. My memory is so bad. Please let me know. I'm happy to put stuff back on. Also, I would love to know about like what kind of approach you take to your TBR. If you like to clean it out and keep it tidy, or if you kind of let it exist as a museum to your former or past reading interests, because I'm like on the fence. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me, and I hope that I get to talk to you soon.